Just going to give the mic a quick test. Testing, testing. Okay, so it looks like everything's working. I actually messed around with my setup again. So, and I can only actually test this when it's live because unfortunately it doesn't let me do it any other way. So I just want to check that the audio is coming through on stream. So just give me a second. All right, so testing, testing. Working. And then I need to make sure the game audio comes through as well. All right, so one thing that you might have noticed coming into the stream today is that I have a competition running. I bought 2 copies of the game, and or I'm going to buy 2 copies of the game when the competition ends. And basically, it's for 2 of the standard editions of the game. It doesn't give you early access, but you'll get it when it releases autumn of this year. And you know, I thought it's a good way for me to grow the channel because I obviously have noticed that there's a bit of excitement around this game, and basically I want to use that to my advantage. I have a like a over 2,000 subscribers on YouTube, but I prefer Twitch as a streaming platform, and I'm trying to get people to kind of follow on Twitch, and that's what obviously the competition is for, is to try to kind of drive people that way. Whether people do it or not, I don't know. It appears to be working, but we'll see. So I am getting basically movement on the audio bars. The audio is coming through, but I've had that before and it hasn't come out on stream, so I definitely want to check that and make sure. When it finishes loading. I did just update it, so okay, there we go. Okay, let's check the audio. Okay, good stuff. All right, so I haven't played since the last time I streamed, so if you're following on, this is good stuff. my memory is obviously pretty bad because I don't remember what the hell is going on here. I'm overloaded, I can see that there. Have a few weapons and stuff, so I'm probably going to head over here. Unless, can I? No, I can't give them. Social. I'll definitely take that. One of the things that I did find out since the last time I streamed is how important which one is it? One of these skills. Reveal territory. Okay, that's what I need to use. In the previous stream, it was kind of annoying because I couldn't send my units to attack because I could only see a really small part of the map. Now this skill here reveals more of it and I can send them further away to attack things. So yeah. That's probably useful. Oh, I am so overloaded. And that's 623 away. Alright, I don't think I'm actually going to do that. I'm just going to get rid of some of this stuff. Drop that one. I don't particularly like this kind of weapon. What ammo does that use? It uses 0.20. Go drop, drop. And then drop. We'll have that. I have some gold, which is cool. Don't know what I would use the gold for, but what does this do? Overloaded. Still overloaded. So, bookbrush tea weighs less than the ingredients to make it. So, that. Yeah, I'm going to drop that too. Oh, hang on a minute. I have two ruffles. I'm no longer overloaded. That's great. Okay, so I'm going to go and check out this fort. Frankly, can't remember much else about what I was up to. I'm really close to it. There it is. Alright. So as you might be aware from previous streams, I do play stealth. What is that? So it may mean that my attacks are a little bit slower. Okay. This is an open fort. No walls. So far I can only see one of them who's awake. I don't see any patrols. Oh shit.
Listen? Have you heard about the train coming to town every 2 days?
Okay, so there's one sleeping.
When I was 12, I made my first ball. We made a couple tomorrow. I've been a pharmacist a couple weeks ago. Have you ever killed a cow? Hey, have your family stayed in France? I brought my fiddle. Wanna listen? There was many boys here before. But it was the days. I brought my fiddle. Wanna listen? There have been many wolves here last night. Is anybody scared as I am? Hey, buddy. Will you go there with me?
What the hell? Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh man. Go. There we go. Damn it. Check your corners. Always check your corners. I need to actually get behind something so that I can actually get away here. Through a bush, that should work. Yeah, they can still see me. Oh, lesson learned there is to check your corners. I walked straight in the room. He wasn't. I didn't see him on the same wall as the door was on, and didn't bother to check my corner. Actually heard him snoring before I saw him. And when I killed the other guy, he woke up, so... Oops. I'm kind of hoping that they still have people out patrolling, and I can try to pick them off a little bit before they get back to their group. Definitely going to try to go back in a slightly different direction, and then I can maybe flank them. It totally does seem like they all went back already. I just need... Oh no, that is the top. Okay. There's one. Pretty sure I would be seen if I tried to do anything there. I don't have any gunpowder to trap the fire. I'm really very nearly dead now. Damn it. Shit. Yep, dead. Damn it. So the penalty for getting killed, if you haven't seen the game before, is pretty good, really. It's you have all your stuff taken away. Just need to enable all that. All that. Okay. All right. So anyway, you have all your stuff taken away, which, like, it's kind of a heavy thing, really. You know, it basically means you actually have to go around and you have to craft yourself new weapons, all of that kind of stuff. So yeah. Or if you can get into the camp again, you can go and steal your stuff back. Which I'm just going to go and try and do. Try and make use of the knife. Camps do rebuild though, so that's something to consider. So each of those people that I've killed, they may have replaced. Oh damn it, the mouse pointer is in the middle of the screen. See if I can get rid of that. Nope, damn it. Okay. After I've attacked this camp, I'll go and exit back out to the launcher. And then come back in, see if I can get rid of it. I don't know how long it's been since I attacked, but it is nighttime again. I've been detected.
What?
Hey, have your family stayed in France? Hey, have your family stayed in France?
Enemies right there!
Come on. What is he attacking me with that is doing this much damage? Like, they're not shooting at me. I mean, I get that if they're getting shots on me, but when I'm stabbing there and they're not getting any shots on me, I'm not sure I should really be going down. Didn't I leave stuff on the floor here? I did. Including guns. But it's not here now, right? The way I am with this game is really annoying. It's that I feel like some days I'll play it and it's like I'm in tune with it, kind of, and then other days just no, it's not working for me. makes it a little bit frustrating. This is my 4th live stream. The best one I did was my 3rd. So that's a pistol. No ammo, but there is some arrows. Two of them out in the open. Like, that's one thing to be aware of. Oh crap.
Enemy over there!
I did not see him again. I did not check my corner again. Sometimes it kind of just makes me want to play like Ghost Recon or something, where because I'm staring down a sight constantly with a game like that, it makes me kind of more aware. Weird. I don't know.
Look, enemy over there!
No way that you know where I am. I don't see anyone else moving around, but there's got to be at least 2 alive. Oh crap. Okay, so that was a really, like, I'll fully admit, a really crappy way of clearing out the camp. I screwed it up and I used basically the game dynamics of the fact that you can come back to life, obviously. Get my stuff back, but I need to, more than anything else, kind of get back in the mode of actually playing the game, because I really wasn't when I started playing tonight. Massively overloaded already. A lot of gold here, but I think that's actually, that was mine. Looks like some of my stuff isn't working. Okay, maybe it is. Okay. That's alright. So there should be some warriors in this building. That's my fox pelt that I had. Alright. Still putting in a lot of final animations, as you can see. Four warriors, that's quite nice. So basically those guys should make their way for camp. I think I looted this guy. I don't have my bow back yet. Really hope I can find that. Yeah, there's my bow. So I have to go and find a couple of bodies. Yeah, can't ride the horse while overloaded. So where did I kill those guys? One's here. Doesn't have any loot. Thought I killed another guy up here somewhere. Is that a snake? I don't think I'm going to find those other bodies. There was one guy I killed whose head was kind of stuck halfway out of that door. Well, I think they must have picked him up in my attacks. Alright, where's the nearest base? That one. I don't know if I can save here, can I? What's this? Enter the full name and origin country of the new enemy. I don't know what that means. It is, okay, cool. So, one of my perks as someone who was pre-ordered is that I get to name someone. So maybe that's what that is. Not sure. Well, I guess I'll find out. As you can tell, I'm overloaded. I can't run because I'm overloaded. But I'm taking all of this stuff back to a camp. And with my skill points, I just bought Reveal Territory 1, which basically made the area that I can see around my camps and myself a lot bigger. And what that should do is allow me to attack in my warriors from my camps at a larger range, which is what I was having problems with on the previous live stream. Hearing a lot of water. This is something that, like, I hate to live stream this because it's just me walking, but it's something that you'll find yourself doing a fair bit when you're trying to keep your camps supplied. We're 100 meters away. So I don't know if they'll watch this, but while I'm waiting, I may as well thank all the people that followed since the last live stream, which is Z1Dov, OM Fritzy, J Eckel, Forza 180, Rich32G, Hands on 1, and Hottie Red Knob was the last one. Okay, so I can offload all of this crap now. So I'm going to give them that because it's low damage. That one does 100 damage, but only from 13 meters. And it can be healed for 125. No thanks. That does 47 damage. It's a 6-shooter. And it can be healed for 87 meters. Okay, I may keep that one. So give them all of this ammo. All of this stuff that I don't need actually. Okay. So what happens now? Like, okay, so I still need to upgrade this camp in order to be able to attack with it. And that one. And that one. This is the only one I can attack from. That sucks. Yeah. And it only gives me this as a range, which is why I need to unlock that one as soon as I can. Alright. Well, it's nice that I have a gun. I need to heal myself though, so let's do that. So basically what I did there is just created an objective. You can create your own objectives for things that you want to create. So if you wanted to create a bow, you can click create objective and then it adds it, and you can see it up at the top left. And basically whatever I get within range of one of the plants that I can use to make it, it will show me, like you can see at the top of the screen now. And then I pick it up. The biome does, you know, it's pretty diverse. I have been down south where it turned into desert, but I haven't really explored the map huge amount. Some plants just basically can't be found in certain areas. So that's something you need to be aware of when playing. Now I can craft. And then go to my inventory and use. One more. Okay, so there we go. So it keeps telling me that Katgany is overpopulated. Where the hell is Katgany then? That one? Okay. I'm going to send warriors to... I'll send 4 of them to Tony NY. Oh, it does tell you on there. And I'm going to give them some bows. And the reason I'm giving rope and wood to them is because I actually want that where they're going. Oh, so that's how I can move supplies, isn't it? I can keep sending warriors from place to place and just keep attaching stuff to them. I found out something new. Alright, so I really want to get this area cleared out so that I can claim it. So let's head back in this direction. And see what we can do. So I do have a gun, right? Yes. Probably should make some more arrows. So while I'm running, I will collect any hickory that I see. That is a nice thing too, is that things are fairly recognizable. Like I said earlier, you know, you can set those objectives, but you don't really need to, you know, if you can recognize what it is and there's enough of it around you. Gotta wait for my stamina to rebuild. That's what the white bar is at the bottom of the screen. This horse is mine. Okay. Nice. Alright, so I've got to find some bad guys. I've already taken out that. Go down here and see if there's any more bad guys down there. Okay, so there is a fort. That may be all that I need to take out in this area. Have a quick look. Ah, I can't see. Okay. Outpost. Okay, so this is a friendly trader. Kind of looks like bear country. Definitely bunnies here. Just heard a wolf. Or a coyote. Okay, so I'll save the game. And I'm actually going to exit the game and come back in to see if I can get rid of the mouse pointer. Okay, so there's another camp down there. Alright, so there's at least 2 things in this sector that I have to take out. Okay. The mouse pointer's there because I have like a USB switcher to change my keyboard and mouse from the gaming machine to the streaming machine. I have a dual PC setup, and when I switched back, the mouse was stuck on the screen for whatever reason. Right. Okay, so it looks like we're kind of about to enter a different biome. Like all the rocks are changing from being grey to red. But there is a fort and a camp. And there's a group from the camp. hopefully this is just an awesome vantage point. There's the camp. Oh. Big thunder outside. So this is going to be really hard to sneak up on. There's a few bushes over there on that side. There's a lot of people here. Like if I use the top of the bow to count with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, maybe 20, because I think those two were maybe not counted. There's that. "20 kills, and I was just almost overwhelmed by a place with like 5. If I have enough warriors close enough. The hell, I thought that was taken out. Did I not take that out? That. Oh, it's there. How the hell am I supposed to get in that? This red area, by the way, is supposed to be way more dangerous. Oh. I'm gonna go check out this fort. Like, it seems stupid, but I may have a better chance of taking out a fort as opposed to a camp. Like, I'm gonna have to settle some warriors in this area. So that I can use them for attacks. Alright, so what do we need to upgrade now? We need 15 rope. We have 14, that's good. Wolf pelts. Okay. Wolf pelts we need 5. So where are the wolf pelts? There they are. Okay, please do not get killed by wolves. I would be most grateful if you survived. is this? Nice. Definitely use those. Oh, there's the fort. It just popped in. That is by far the biggest fort I've ever seen. And it's really close to that camp. I don't actually know. Because I've been attacked near one of my camps before and people came from my camp to help. And I don't know if the game might have the mechanic that if I attack this place, they might come to help. How the hell do I see how many are in there? Right, going up here. So that relatively small camp had 20 people in it. And there's kind of no way that they wouldn't be able to see me running up here. In reality. So, like apart, oh, there's actually right there. There is a warrior tied up. So there is actually someone that I can rescue in there. I would like to get down off this rock safely. And the sun's going down. I think I might just go for it and see what happens. I need to remember that I have a gun, because I'm always a little bit slow getting the gun out. I definitely prefer walking on the grey rocks further north, because they have more steps that you can kind of jump down to without getting hurt. I don't really see a lot of patrols, or any patrols. Kind of weird if this doesn't have as many people inside it as that small camp. What is that noise I keep hearing? It's freaking me out. Like, I don't know if there's people in those towers watching. I wonder if I could just sneak in and release that warrior.
I got it. I'm on it. Yeah, I brought my I'm on my way.
Right there.
I got it.
One right there. Right there.
I got it. I'm on my way. You know, my wife broke a leg 3 months ago. What brought you here? I got it. I got it.
I don't think there's a way that I can get in there.
Got it.
Let's see if there's another gate. Or just another way in.
Hey, buddy. 2 weeks ago.
Someone's snoring in there.
Would you go there with me? Have you heard about the train coming to town every 2 days? I brought my fiddle. Want to listen? I brought my fiddle. Want to listen? Have you heard about the train coming to town every 2 days? Hey, have your family stayed in France? I brought my fiddle. Want to listen? Yeah, I brought my grandpa's fiddle.
Definitely interesting that there
I'm on my way.
are no patrols outside the gate. Like, I definitely would have expected there to be a patrol.
On my way.
No. So it's one gate, one way in and out.
I got it.
Hmm.
I'm on my way.
And I have no idea how to find out how many are in there.
I got it. On my way. I'm on my way. I got it. I got it.
It feels a bit above me being able to do by myself.
I'm on it.
This one's a desert camp. post there with wolves. And here there's a camp. Oh, right next to some friendlies. That's interesting. You know what? I'm going to go ask those guys if they'd like to be my friends. If I can bring those guys on side, they may attack this fort with me. Okay. Whoa. That's safe. Sorry, horse.
I'm on it.
What the hell was that? A bear? Hope it was a bear. Still chasing me, whatever the hell it. Oh my god. Phew. That guy was... This wolf really wanted to kill me. Like... a lot. Okay, so apparently Jim Jack just subscribed on YouTube. Thank you very much. Uh-oh, that's the rest of the wolf pack. Please stop chasing me. I don't even know where the hell I am now. Oh no, those guys just wiped out that camp. There's a buffalo. So I went towards a camp to basically make friends with them, and while I was there, it was being attacked and overrun by people. So I want to turn right and head down. There's a patrol. Wow. This looks really freaking hard down here. Oh, shut up, horse. detected by who? By that patrol. This landscape is massively different. And it's definitely not somewhere, oops, it's not somewhere that you can just kind of gallop through. Oh god. Was that a dog or a wolf? There is a patrol that way, 100 meters away. Oh god. I think it's fairly obvious that there are a lot of dangers on this map right here. I feel like I am about to be attacked by wolves. Can I get up here? There we go. I have to really carefully plan how the hell I'm getting out of here. Should I... I have to get back further north. There's no way for me to survive in this area at all. I probably need to start... Oh god, there's a wolf. Oh no, it's a bunny. Oh my god. Yeah, the game doesn't pause when you're in this menu, by the way. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna head back north. Try to head back north. I'm probably just gonna take the road. So head west, take the road, and then basically try to get back north and take this area because this is just too much for me right now with my current skill level. Oops. Yeah. It's just completely overwhelming. Here's the road. Okay, there's wolves up there. There is an outpost. I actually want to try to save my horse's stamina a little bit so I can run when I need to. I really should clip that that line, that wolf doing a flip. You see, their guns don't have enough range. That's amazing. Another camp of some sort over there. Which isn't on the map. So it's probably an abandoned camp. That's a wolf. Damn it. I can hear another one. Where did that camp go? Was it that rock? It was. I just nearly got killed by a wolf for a rock. Okay, so now I need to find my way back north. This road goes through. So I'm gonna have to go past this desert camp, which had 20 people in it. See them all? So there's a fort there, and a camp there, full of people. If I go around this rock, I think I could. Go up there. No. No. Give that a shot. I'm like hearing things. I keep hearing wolves behind me. Okay, so I'm still going to be within pretty close range to that camp when I come out. But it's just a good way of flanking them. At least for a little bit. Okay, so they're behind those trees. They kind of can't see me anyway, which is nice. But it's actually kind of up here that I need to head. So I definitely don't have the resources or the skill to expand south. This way. This landscape is changing quite a lot. It kind of feels like prime bear territory. Sure, I took that fort out, didn't I? This area is like so wide open. Like as soon as you go south, it's like all of the enemies are like on top of each other. Okay, so I have taken that camp out. Unfortunately, though, don't think there's any way that I can claim the south of this sector. I just can't. I can't do that. I can't beat that camp. So I'm gonna head west. I really would like to settle in this area. This actually seems pretty close to being able to upgrade that, which is cool. You have enough stuff to settle. You. Can you settle where I am or not? I kind of just want to send 2 warriors and just see what happens, like where it actually settles. So I'll give them 2 bows. Bunch of arrows. Um, 5 cal. I don't have suitable Oof. Okay, they need their rope. Give them 20, because then I can't, can I? Or whatever. Good. Okay, so annoyingly, they're going to settle right next to a camp. Next to a fort, which I don't think I have taken out yet. And what that means is that they're going to get wiped out. What the f... I actually just jumped. I don't know if you can see that on stream. Yeah, there's a camp here and a fort there. And they are totally going to wipe those guys out. I see like a fire down by the river. Oh, that's the camp. Oh god, they're just going to get wiped out. Sorry, horse. Okay. So, yeah. This is the camp I've just established, and that is the fort right there. They're already attacking them.
Look, enemy right there!
Someone just shot me. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. The reason why I'm going back and forth is because the guns seem to be pretty low velocity. And they also take a really long time for them to reload. Yeah, they've just killed one of my guys. And this is pretty much what I expected.
Enemy right there!
I don't see him. Okay.
Enemy right there!
Come on.
Enemy over there!
Damn it. They're all dead.
I retreat! Enemies right there!
So he can actually see me. If he tries.
Look, enemy right there! What?
Maybe too dark for them to pick me out. Well, My warriors helped me to wipe out a few.
What?
I think I may just have to wait a little bit, unless I can sneak over and take this guy out with my knife. There was one other guy that went out looking over this side. Don't know if he's still out looking though. He sat in the camp. What an a-hole. That was my camp. I always feel like with this game, it takes me a little bit of time to get back my rhythm with it, kind of. All carrying the same weapon that I really quite hate. Okay, so I frankly just don't see anybody else that's outside the camp, at least. Alright, so we have some good weapons there. Only 5 arrows, though. That's kind of stupid. 15 arrows. So can I send people here? And Nanti down? I can. Ha ha ha. Okay. So we'll bows, give them all of the arrows. And from that, all of this. Um, okay. Basically what I've done there is I've repopulated this with the armed warriors. They should attack this fort just like the other ones did. It's my way of attacking this fort, despite the fact that that camp hasn't been upgraded to the level yet where I can actually attack it. Because they'll just defend themselves instead. Oh, I am like right out in the open. It's a new day. Alright. Here it comes. So he's walking around that mountain there. Oh, there they are. Let's use this. Oh, he's going to get seen. And then they'll defend themselves against him. Any second now, it's all going to kick off. Here we go. You guys are just a terrible shot. Oh, as I say that, we hit him in the head. These guys are moving up. All three of them. Let me use one of my skills here. Okay. He's dead already. One of them is.
Enemy over there!
That's two of them dead. Oh, he's not dead.
I'm taking cover! There's an enemy over there!
Wow, okay. 3 out of 3. And as you can see at the top right, the camp has vanished again. There is a little bit of a graphical glitch here. I think the land is a little bit lower than than they kind of expect it to be for the fort. I'm not sure how, like maybe they can even see me under the wall. I don't really know how this is working. I'm just going to wait until night time, and then I'll try to storm the fort myself. This accelerates time. When you're not sat in a bush doing it, you can actually see everything moving. Okay. Gonna give this a go here. Oops. I actually think they're better with arrows than they are with guns. I think it was a mistake to give those last guys guns. Let's do it. So you have 50 arrows, and you have 5. Doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. I'm still going to storm it and see if I can get it done myself. Please actually hit him.
Look at it over there!
He's dead. I don't know if they know where I am. Let's do it. Let's just see what we can do here. I only have 13 arrows. Okay. And that's everything. Do that way. I know there's someone alive. Yeah, that graphical glitch, I think it's just visual. Frankly, don't even see anyone, but I know they're here. There they are, by the other gate. Graphical glitch is a bit weird with the walls here. Die. Fort Dugford vanished. I did it. Yes. Oof. Yeah. So in here somewhere. Yes. I have warriors to release. And a whole bunch of supplies to loot. Okay. So this is just now populated with a safe area next to it. So that's the only fort in this whole area of the map. Okay. Oh, loot is empty there. What the hell? Did the fort shrink or is it me? I think it shrunk. That's kind of funny. The hell? Did it just say loot there in the middle of the air? The first time I've seen a lot of these visual bugs. That's empty. So I'm taking all this stuff because I can overload myself here and basically take everything to the camp that's right next door. So this is much easier than a lot of other places. Picked up a lot of my arrows too. I already did this building, right? Yes. It has got to the point where now I'm kind of having to be careful sometimes about what I'm looting. Being overloaded is starting to become a bit of a hindrance. It's really only because I have one of my camps right next door. But it even makes sense. all of the arrows that I put in him. So it actually isn't as good for loot as a lot of other forts. Which makes me think it was probably like a low skill level fort. These graphical things are, like I say, it's the first time I've seen a lot of these. I switch it back and forth, Fox. I switched it when I was shooting that guy there from behind that wagon, and I needed to lean around the side that the wall was on. It does feel more natural to me to be this side. Okay, so there's a couple of warrior bodies here. What does puf mean? Like few? Like, I'm not sure what that means. Anyway, I'm gonna take this stuff back. And okay. All right. One. One. I lost a lot of warriors right here. I did free 2 from the camp though, so. Okay, I got it. Thank you. The guy here. Totally overloaded with stuff, but at least I can dump it here. Okay, so it's like a French sigh. Maybe that's where the English, like few, P-H-E-W, came from. Because oof and few don't sound that different, really. Okay, just gonna loot this guy. And then I can give my guys here all of the stuff I've looted. Okay. So you can have all of these bows. This does 67 damage. I do need a long-range weapon. I really do. I might keep this. Yeah, I restarted a few times. I think I started here. So yeah, I have about maybe 5, 6 hours in this one. That uses 58, that uses 38. Okay. Did you pre-order the game yourself? Yeah, it seems like it's probably like 100-hour game, I think. I did earlier on in this stream, I went down to about here, and it was just overwhelming. Like there was one small camp with like 20 people in it that would have killed me really quickly and easily. So yeah, I came back up north, and basically I figure these are way more spaced out. Like down south, there was like a camp like this with like 20 people in it, and then there was a huge fort, bigger than any that I've seen up north here, like right next to it. So I'm sure they would have even hid it and come over and killed me really quickly. So yeah, I came back up north, and I figure that I can try to get all these ones up here. Yeah, it seems like it's a small map, but when I actually tried going down here, it did seem like there's enough enemies, like you say, that that's what makes it feel larger for sure. And then I was being attacked by wolves and all of that good stuff. Okay, what am I doing? I wonder where my horse is. Yeah. Yeah. I've taken on my fair share of bears as well. This is a woods camp. This is actually really close as well. Let's go have a look. All right. Doesn't look like there's actually many here. Oh, you might know actually. I only noticed this today. What's this for? Is that because we pre-ordered it at the level where we can name someone? I've only seen one enemy. Can that be right? No, it's more than one.
Enemies right there!
Whew. I still always forget to take my gun out. I don't know what's wrong with me. That's it, right? Oh, one more. Okay. That's cool. I'll definitely put my name in there. I don't know if you've ever heard of Elite Dangerous. It's like a space game. I backed that on Kickstarter and then put my name in it. And for at least 2 years, like every time anybody ever killed me, they would send me a screenshot of each time they killed me. Kind of funny. An overpopulation situation going on. I like how you can climb over the rocks. It's one of my kind of pet peeves with Red Dead Redemption was that you would have all these kind of artificial walls, and at least in this game, you know, if you would realistically be able to climb up it, you can pretty much climb up it, unless you get stuck like this, which I seem to have done. Come on. This is actually, while I'm talking about it, this is the first time I ever got stuck. See if I can actually find my way out of it. Or glitch my way out of it, I should say. Yeah, I can't roll. Ah, that's annoying. I was like, I'm literally telling you about sending it to the nearest outpost. Okay. Oh, that's annoying. Whatever. I mean, it's good that they have that in the game, I guess, but it's the first time I've ever needed it. Literally, while I was talking about it, it's the first time I ever needed it. This isn't an outpost. Where did it put me? Seriously? Seriously? Oh my god. Okay. Well, let's see. I don't know if it'll let me go up there or not. Yeah, this is really quite amusing, I'm sure, from a viewer perspective. I don't know if I can actually do anything here, can I? Probably not. Can I shoot myself in the foot? I wonder if it's because I'm overloaded. Ooh. Because if I drop the stuff that might be stopping me from running. Maybe it'll work. What do I have? 38 and 58. Yeah. So now I can do the forward rolls. But I think I'm still stuck. I'm probably going to stay stuck. Yeah, let's try that again. Obviously, if I can't get unstuck, I'll end the stream for the night. Thank you to Racing Mr. Funk, who just followed the channel. I really appreciate that. If you haven't already, by the way, I am giving away a couple of copies of this. If you're watching on Twitch or YouTube when I eventually post this there. I think it worked that time. Oh. Interesting. Yeah, so there's basically a link to follow a few instructions to basically gain entries to be able to win a copy. Hi Sven. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. You were just the person I was talking to the other day about Gene Rally. Is that right? The kind of top-down racing game. Right. Yes. Okay. I remember. I'm gonna just head straight over here. I have enough arrows and ammo. I'll just see if I can take that camp out. Thanks for the suggestion, Fox, to retry the unstuck thing. I may not have thought of that without you telling me. It's interesting actually how often I will get early access to a game and it's like the closer that they get to release, the more bugs there are for a little while. And I think tonight I've actually seen more than any other time that I've streamed. I'm going to go on foot because I really can't be bothered to find my way around. And I think if I take a horse down this rock face, I will just kill it. So anyway, like I was saying before I got stuck in the rocks, I do like that you don't get stuck in the rocks. Oh god. Did I just hear a wolf? Or was that a very heavy breathing rabbit? Oh, earlier, while I was trying to run through the desert, like I was telling you with my horse, I was being chased by a wolf for a really long time, and I was basically running from the wolf, and I ended up running past all of these camps, and then I was getting shot at, and then I was getting chased by guys with guns, and then when I got away from the guys with the guns, the wolf was still chasing me. So, but yeah, then the wolf was still chasing me, and it was the funniest thing because I was on the horse and I ended up looking backwards to try to take it out. Where the hell am I? Oh, I'm down here. Okay, in bear country. Okay, I'm gonna go get back on my horse. This really isn't good, is it? I'm totally in bear country and I did not know it. There is a camp right here that I can sleep at. Maybe better in the daytime, I'm not sure. I think it's definitely faster than Red Dead Redemption 2 as far as the day-night cycle. But as far as gameplay, yeah, it's not comparable, in my opinion. You know what? Just gonna take the road, I think. It's more yeah. I think obviously, you know, Red Dead is Grand Theft Auto in the Wild West, kind of. You know, it's a lot of the same mechanics. I loved Red Dead 2 though, totally did, and I have to admit that it's definitely Red Dead 2 that got me interested in this game. You know, basically during my playthrough of Red Dead 2 is I think when I saw my first screenshot of this. Um, but it's a completely different game, and it's actually different to a lot of things that I've ever played. I have a fairly sheltered gaming history anyway, and oh, Cabin is still overpopulated. Why won't that let me send? Add patrol points. Oh, okay. So can't get any. That guy's going to patrol back and forth there. That's the first time I've ever actually noticed that that was there. Um, there are some elements of strategy to it, like I can go through the menus and everything here. I think the objective is to pretty much, like you know how in Civilization 5 there is a way to win the game, which is that basically you control the entire map. Well, I think that is the objective here. You can see my percentage up at the top is only 2.1%. The red here is at 51.8. I guess that's my main opponent. I don't know. These are all of the camps that I have. Different camps have different abilities and you can upgrade them, which I actually have enough there to upgrade that one, so I'll do it. So yeah, you upgrade them and then you can do different things with them. So you can send them to attack another settlement, to gather resources, to settle another settlement, to patrol between camps, or you can send warriors to another camp. The amount of warriors you can have in this camp, like this one has been upgraded so it can hold 10, or that might actually be my first camp, so I think it started with 10. And there's 6 in there. And basically you can add an inventory requirement here. So basically I've told them that I want them to always keep 10 rope and 30 wood in the camp. And then basically what they'll do is if they use any of this stuff, they'll go out and get more. Here is what's in the camp. You can see there's all of this type of stuff here. Each thing is used. For example, you can see that one gives you 60 health over 1 second. So you can heal yourself with this. Different food stuff does different things. Wood, for example, you can make arrows out of it. Wood and flax, you can make bows out of it. Gunpowder you can use for various things. There's lots of traps you can set. Stuff like that. Like gunpowder's useful for killing people. If you sneak your way into a fort, usually there'll be someone sleeping in a room with like a boiler in it. So you could sneak into there, kill him while he's sleeping, put the fire in the boiler out, put some gunpowder in it, and then the next time that they light it up, it will explode in their faces. You can poison food. That's another way of kind of taking people out. So that's kind of inventory and different camps and things. The red markers. So I've liberated this area here and this area here by taking out the red markers that were in each area. So if I take out these 2 camps and these 2 camps here, I will then have liberated this area. You have a craft section here, which you can control your own objectives. The game puts a few in there. There's a fort. I actually think that fort might be down here somewhere. So when you begin the game, I think you're told to kill that guy. So I'll get a lot of skill points for that, 3,000. And then you can use those skill points to unlock certain things. So when I get to 2,000, I need to unlock that reveal territory, which is really useful because then you can use your warriors to attack further from where you are, because you can see more of the map. There's lots of things to unlock. Kind of bow accuracy, weapon damage, stuff like that. Hunting upgrades, you are more likely to get pelts from animals that you've killed. The objectives menu here, as I was going to say, you can kind of control that. So if I wanted to make some of this stuff to heal myself with, I think if I had the materials, I could press craft. If I don't, I can press create objective, and say I want to make 2. I press search, and then if I close this menu, up at the top of the screen, you can see it says 30 meters, 25, 20, and it actually shows me where that plant is so that I can actually make that tea. You do end up where you actually recognize what plant is what. Like this can be used for an arrow. So as you're running around, you kind of pick up things that you know that you'll need anyway. So, and then that objective that I created has basically disappeared now because I obviously did it. Why is it that bunnies sound like a dog chasing me? I think they need to work on the sound of bunnies. Anyway. seriously, like the breath of the bunny sounds like I'm being chased by a wolf. Okay, so there is the camp that I'm going to attack. Let's see if I can get up here and maybe count how many. I don't think I'm going to be able to see them. Something there too. Okay, so I think that is an abandoned camp. And then there's going to be a trader behind those trees. And then there's the camp that I'm actually attacking right there. Yeah, there's no way that I can see how many are there. So yeah, my point earlier was that I like that you can climb up mountains like that and that there isn't like an invisible wall like in Red Dead 2. Okay, I think that's 3, 4. All right. Doesn't seem like there's actually very many there. Okay. So here you can see a guy taking a piss, which I think is a hysterical mechanic that they built into it. There we go, he's finished taking a piss now. My favourite time to kill people is when they're taking a piss. I need to cross the river. Getting behind them. So yeah, there's different kinds of camps too. Like I personally have seen like woodworking camps. Like there's kind of loggers out in the forest. You never, from my recollection, see them cutting down the tree, but you know, you can see them kind of trimming the branches off logs and stuff like that. Really want these guys to go to sleep. What I'm doing now is smoking a pipe, which basically accelerates time. trying to tell if that is a tree or a person on the right hand side. I think it's a tree. So he's on lookout. Kind of upper right of the screen, you can see there's a guy looking out. Why are they not in bed? Oh. Well, he's going to the bathroom right now. Fortunately, if I shoot him in the face, then the guy right in front of me is going to see. And there's 2 people there. 3 people there. 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Interesting. That's more people than I thought it was. Hmm. See, I don't know if these guys are looking out here for some reason. I wish they would just go to sleep. I might need some help here. See what I can do. Aha. Okay, what do I have? I have 5 bows, 6 arrows. Okay, so I have 75, 20. It's only even worth sending 1 because I don't have enough weapons at this location. Really? How are those shells that heavy? That's ridiculous. Oh, and of course it's daytime now. Hey, 6 Noughts, how are you? I think, you know, even if I got them silently right here, they would find out pretty quickly. I don't think it's gonna give me a huge advantage to be stealthy. reload. Oh my god. I haven't really explored the karma yet. I've seen the readouts and stuff of what effect it has. What kind of effect are you realistically talking about? Like, does it affect difficulty? How come I still have my gun? And tab doesn't work. So I still have my gun. Tab doesn't work. And when I press the right mouse button, it just reverses my character. Holding G doesn't work. I think I broke it. I broke the game. E doesn't work. Q works. Even space doesn't work. I can't roll. Does it, Oh, I can't show you, can I? Because the game's broken. Does it affect the amount of enemy camps or the amount of people in the enemy camps? Because I ventured kind of further south for the first time, and it was overwhelming pretty much. Like the kind of small camps that are up here might have 5, 6 people. There was over 20 people in one of those, and then there was a fort right next to that where if I attacked from that side where the fort was, they could have probably heard my weapons as well and then joined in. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to exit the game. I don't. Well, escape still works. Okay. So far, I've pretty much always killed, and it's a little bit because I guess I'm not actually good enough to be quick enough to intimidate. Like I've seen that option, but only for like half a second during the process of me stabbing a knife in them. Okay, let's see if this actually loads in. That was a bit weird. Like I said, I've had bugs tonight that I've never had before. I think the problem that I have with doing it, it's down to me. It's just I've seen something about it telling me to press S or something. Okay, well, tab works. For some reason, I still have the gun. And nothing else. Where the hell am I? Yeah? Alright. Okay. Alright, so what you're saying is that I should use a law. I should either throw a stone or make a wolf howl, they'll come out to me, and then I can stun them to the ground, and they'll stay on the ground and knocked out. Okay. So, I think the first time I ever played is the only time that I ever did the stun and intimidate correctly. Okay. Oh, what ammo does that gun use? I still have it, right? Yes, I do. So 58. Oh, okay. Aim at a human. Oh, that's cool. I like that. Nice. Am I running across bear territory? I kind of am a little bit. Can I fast travel? Okay, I'm probably going to end the stream fairly soon, but that's definitely something that I'm going to try doing. I think, yeah, I need to explore more areas. I'm kind of repeating the same stuff that has worked, and dying if it doesn't. And I need to explore more of the traps and mechanics. So I will for sure. Thank you.
There was many boys here before. Where was the days? Yeah, I brought my grandpa's with me. Have you ever used them?
I would really like a horse. Don't see a horse. I used up a lot of my skill points getting myself unstuck. That rock earlier. It's fortunate. I do wonder how they'll react with that wolf call, like whether they will react like there's a wolf there. You know, it sounds strange to ask that, but how they should react is that they should be worried that they're about to be attacked by a pack of wolves. So for those that haven't seen it before, you can see a new objective has appeared at the top left. He's the guy that killed me. So the game automatically creates an objective based on your actions. And the people in this camp basically stole your stuff. So you should be able to recover most of what you had when you actually take down a camp, if you die at the camp. But one of the main objectives is to find and kill the person who killed you. I can hear someone taking a piss. I could 100% hear someone taking a piss right there. Oh my god. Really? Okay, well obviously I killed the guy. Okay, does that give me one? Yes it does, okay. Got one shot. Oh my god, if wolf howls work that well, that is definitely something you're going to see me doing more of. I think he's too far away, okay. Shit. Is that it? Okay. So yeah, that thank you to 6 Noughts for that suggestion there. That works really well. Get them to come out in a kind of manageable way. Hey, I got my bow back. Okay, that's it, right? I think there was one more guy who... the guy taking a pee that I killed. I don't think I looted him. Where was he? Thought he was up here. Yep, there we go. Okay, so I am overloaded. I really don't want to do that right now. Wonder if I can get rid of any of this stuff at the trader though. It's possible. It's kind of a cool effect. Seems overly loud, really. I don't know if the trader actually buys stuff yet. There we go. Oh, Mr. Trader. Oh, okay. So it looks like he does. Interesting. So I quite like this gun. Quite like that gun too. That's so short range. I don't want that. Don't really like any of those. What's this? 58. Uh, this isn't great, is it? I didn't sell any of that, right? No, I didn't. Okay. I now need to walk all the way back down the river. I want to see if I can actually walk faster with my bow out. 4, 3, 2, 1. No, it just seems like it. Okay. Can probably only stream for a max of like another 30 minutes or so. It's already 3 a.m. Again, if you haven't seen it, underneath the video window there is an image, and if you click on it you can actually win a copy of the game. If you put exclamation mark and then giveaway into the chat, it'll give you that link as well. And there's various ways you can enter, such as following on Twitch, following on Twitter, stuff like that. Basically, the more things that you do from the list, the more entries that you have, the more chance that you have. Yep, just like that. So as someone who already follows the channel, basically, when you go to that site and you press the yeah, you'll have like entries up at the top left. It should tell you how many entries you have. What the hell is this? Oh, this is my camp. Wait a minute, who are you? This isn't my camp. Huh. This is not my camp, this is just a friendly location. Interesting. So, going to immediately go and make another camp then. So that I don't have to walk any further south. Really. I'm one piece of wood short. Well, I don't want to walk through bear country. But that's annoying. Can I rest here? Doesn't look like it. Kind of just have to wait until these guys get one more piece of wood. I'm just going to accelerate time for a bit. This is such a cool mechanic. Did you get the wood? Nope. Let's try that again. Okay, here it comes with 11 bits of wood. Ta-da! Okay, so settle. There. And the bow. Rope. And wood. And hopefully he doesn't get killed by bears on the way because he doesn't have any arrows. Okay, so let's see now if this chief will accept me. Okay, so they have joined the fight. Can I not? I can't give them. Well, that's annoying. If I'm overloaded and I really wanted to be able to give them this stuff, but it doesn't look like I can. That's just a massive waste of time there. Yeah. So this guy just got eaten by a bear. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to end the stream at this point, I think, because all I'm going to be doing now is just walking back to the camp and dropping off the equipment that I picked up from that last camp raid. So, yeah, I'll end the stream right here so you don't have to watch me doing this, but thank you for those that have watched. Thank you for Mr. Funk for the follow. Be aware that I'm giving away a couple of copies of the game that you can see linked below this video on Twitch and on YouTube. I'll post the link in the video info as well. Just trying to use that to build followers on Twitch. I do have about 2,000 subs on YouTube, but I prefer Twitch as a streaming platform, so that's why I'm kind of trying desperately to kind of drive people towards Twitch, so that I generally get more people chatting. You know, I could stream on YouTube too, but I just kind of prefer Twitch for streaming. So yeah, that's the reason why. So yeah, feel free to take part in that, or just follow me on Twitch. That's fine too. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll say good night. Good night.